Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 10 of Batman Caped Crusader. This is the final episode of the season, and what a season it has been. Last episode saw Harvey go on a rampage trying to get revenge for what was done to him, with him ending up behind bars at the end of the episode. Also throughout the season, we've had Bruce kind of wrestling with his current approach to being Batman, like this lack of compassion that he's got and this lack of understanding about emotional consequence and all that, especially considering the last episode, it was basically his approach that spurred Harvey into his spree. And then him having to reconcile with that responsibility by the end of the episode. I'm wondering how that's going to come to a head in the final episode here. The only major player we have left on the table seems to be Thorn, who got away at the end of the last episode as well. So I think that's going to kind of bring us full circle to the face-off with Penguin at the beginning of the season. So let's find out what happens next. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes and react to the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and try to make it worth your while since you are going out of your way to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And with that all said out of the way, let's get ready to jump into episode 10, Savage Night. Here we go.
So what is this? You here to gloat?
No, Harvey. This is the last place I want to be tonight. But somebody needs to help you.
Oh, sure, Miss Goody Two-Shoes, Babs Gordon. Well, you can just let me rot in here. I don't deserve help, not from anyone, least of all from you.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm not leaving. So how about this? We'll flip for it. Heads,
Oh.
I'm your lawyer, and you listen to me. Tails, I walk out of here, and you can keep arguing with yourself.
Oh, she's probably got his coin, has realized what he's done this entire time.
How about that? Heads. Looks like I'm your lawyer then. Oh, here.
Oh, no, there it
You can
is.
keep that. It's yours anyway. I got it from the property clerk.
Damn. And I was just talking about that last episode too, how I missed the coin. Well, there it is. I like that use of it too, because that brings it right back to how he was using it in that conversation with her at the courthouse. Like, it seems like a shitty thing until you realize that he's playing for the best outcome no matter what, even if he's acting like he's allowing it to be up to fate. It's an endearing little ploy.
The guy knows too much about
Yep.
my business and
That's
some powerful
what they're
men
worried
downtown
about.
too. Harvey did a lot of favors for the right people over the years. He's an itch that needs to get scratched.
Fun.
No! Wait! What about Polly? Stop! Wait. He just wants this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
How are you holding up?
Not well, but there are people in here worse off than me.
Well, you won't be here long.
I killed people. There's no way I'm not doing time. They'll lock me up forever. I would.
It's not so cut and dried. You're a victim too. I think we can count on some leniency if you're willing to cooperate. You were the DA for a decade. If anyone knows where the bodies are buried, it's you. So you give up a few of the crooks at City Hall, and we walk you out of here.
Wow.
You'd be exposing corruption.
Which is
By
what he was
admitting
wanting to
I knew
do in
about
the
it
end.
And did nothing. Does a guy like that deserve leniency?
Come on, Harvey.
He's got
You've
a
got to give me
point.
something.
I'm sorry, Barbara. I want to help you, but it's not easy because I'm weak. Okay? I'm a useless, disgusting crybaby. How hard is that to understand? You stuck-up little... I'm sorry. I didn't mean
The other
that.
guy came out for a second.
It's okay. Just took me by surprise is all.
Me too. It's his favorite trick.
Do you ever use a door?
Hey, she just straight up sensed him that time.
With the Dent case?
Nothing so far. I'm trying to get him a deal, but it's like he's snapped.
Dent put his thumb on the scale in court sometimes, but he did care about justice. You need to reach that part of him.
If I can get him to listen to me instead of the voices in his head.
Someone has to.
Hey, I'm sure you'll keep dropping in whenever you want, which is swell. But maybe I should have a way to contact you, too? I mean, it's only fair that...
Klondike 50127.
You have a phone number?
When I need one.
I
Wow.
thought you were gonna tell me to leave a blue light on in the window.
A little X-Files for me. But we can get a bigger light on a rooftop somewhere eventually.
Bruce Wayne, what's the plan tonight? Dinner at Marco's? Maybe a show at the Copa?
I'm sorry about the other night, Harvey. I shouldn't have made you come out. I just thought if we pretended everything was normal.
Yeah, that's the Bruce Wayne way, isn't it? The great pretender.
What does that mean?
But none of this is your fault. You were only trying to be my friend.
Harvey, you know it isn't your fault either, right? This was done to you. You need treatment, not a jail cell. Get your lawyer to cut some kind of deal, and I can help you.
You know, anyone else who did what I did wouldn't be able to make a deal.
You're not somebody else.
That's not really justice, is it?
Don't start growing a conscience now, Dent.
Oh.
Just help yourself.
Whoa, it's almost like he had a Two-Face moment there. Batman came out for a second. He used the Batman voice and everything.
Harvey's condition was as expected. So what are we going to do, Master Bruce?
I don't know.
Yes, I know how hearings work, Gordon. Don't worry about me. You just...
Oh my god. Inside the car.
Evening, Dent.
I should have guessed to be you and Bullock. So how much is this great escape gonna cost me?
Sorry, Dent. This isn't a breakout. It's the big sleep. Now remember what I said. Just hand him over to Thorne's guys and walk away. Then we're done.
Huh. I always assumed you were the one in charge, Bullock, but
Oh.
it's Flass. I never saw it.
Oh
Pretty
no.
sure Flass.
What? What's he talking about? Don't listen to him. Shut up, Dent.
Sowing
Let me
dissent.
guess. Whenever someone needs to get their hands dirty, it's you who does it, right, Bullock? Yeah.
That has
Flass makes
been
sure
consistent.
Your fingerprints are all over everything. You're a puppet and a fall guy all in one package, you big dumb son of
I said shut up!
Oh, whoa, Dent.
Harvey,
Gordon. How did you get here?
how do you think? I followed you. We have to get you somewhere safe.
You think I'm safe with the cops? Those two are about to hand me over to the mob.
We'll go to my dad.
Sorry. I'm doing this my way now, Gordon. Time to pay Boss Thorne another visit.
Like hell.
What are you doing?
I'm not letting you go off on a suicide mission.
You crazy broad, you shouldn't have done that. You're putting yourself in danger, Barbara.
Well, then we better get out of here.
Barbara, thank God. I heard you were there when Dent escaped.
It wasn't an escape, Dad. It was a kidnapping. I'll explain later. But right now, I need your help.
I'm telling you, we should be getting overtime pay for this.
Hey, look.
Oh, fuck.
All right, Dad. We'll see you there. And be careful.
Are you done now?
Not yet.
Please tell me he's got a red phone.
Hello?
This is Barbara Gordon. Can I, speak to the Batman?
Wait, what?
The sheer confusion from Harvey is great.
You are something else, Gordon.
Because I'm trying to save you?
You actually think there's some kind of happy ending for me. I'm trying to remember if I was ever as naive as you. I think I was once. I think I wanted to change things before I saw how the world really works. Oh, God. I'm gonna throw up just listening to myself.
Then stop talking.
You recognize that car, right?
Gordon's daughter. She must have seen us with Dent. Neither of them can leave these docks. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're saying it's time for the dirty work.
I wonder if that little seed's gonna blossom into something in the middle of all of this.
Did you hear something?
No. And this fog is making it hard to see.
15 men. 2 of them are yours.
Flass and Bullock.
We were expecting them.
Dad,
Barbara.
Don't look at me. This was her idea.
We have to move. The south exit's still clear, for now.
So this is the big plan? You protect me long enough that I can testify against Thorne in half of City Hall, and then what? You expect that to change anything? 100 other monsters will show up to replace anyone you take down. This is a losing battle. The 4 of you can't hold back the tide.
I don't care. You will testify, Dent, because you don't bend with the world when it goes bad. You push back.
He's right. I know the system's stacked against us. But I'm getting you in front of a judge tonight, Harvey. Even if it costs me my job.
Go. I'll handle this.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap, indeed. What are you doing?
Shh. Listen. Thorn is only after me. No one else. Uncuff me and I'll lead them all away.
I can't do that.
Hey, over here! I got him!
Oh, jeez!
Harvey, stop it!
Oh.
Please, Barbara.
She didn't
you
even
have
flinch.
To let me go.
Freeze.
I mean, that works as a distraction, I guess.
Wait, where's Barbara?
Good job, guys. Oh! Watch where you're shooting. He's not a vampire, dude. No matter what you might think. Oh my god, right in the fucking back of the... God damn. He probably still has a concussion, too.
Where are Dent and your daughter?
We got separated.
I'll find them.
Dog. Dog.
There they are!
Man. Oh!
Just uncuff us and run already.
That's not happening, Harvey. Now let's go.
I can't. I can't, Barbara. You can't die for someone like me.
I don't plan on dying tonight. Wait, we got turned around. We can go back to my car. It's this way. Come on, Harvey. We're close.
I mean, this isn't
Look at
looking
this,
too
Flash.
good, man.
Someone got winged.
Shit.
They're headed back to her car.
I'm not gonna make it. You're wasting your time.
Isn't that what you said I do for all my clients?
No.
Oh, God. Don't make me laugh.
Come on, Harvey. Just a few more steps.
Oh,
I
let's
wouldn't
go. Who's that? Fuck. Bruce.
Hey, hold on. That wasn't right to shoot. You can't do this. You're just some lousy vigilante. I'm a goddamn cop!
Warning shots. Hell yeah.
Harvey, why did you do that?
Damned if I know. Barbara.
Wow, damn. In the end, Thorn wins.
If you're still around when they get here, I'll have to take you in.
I saw something in him when he went over the edge.
Something that reminded you of yourself? Listen to me, sir. Harvey Dent was twisted by ambition. He lost sight of his own humanity. That isn't you.
That is
You're
him,
still
though.
inside there, Master Bruce. I see it more and more, all the time. You've even made friends, in your own way.
4 of us against an endless tide. Dent was right. Those are terrible odds, but I'll take them.
Keeping that as a constant reminder.
Thank you, Penny. Alfred. Thanks, Alfred.
God damn.
Just tell them to keep their
was
mouths
good.
shut, and my lawyers will take care of everything. And tell them
He's
I said
about to get a
nice
visit,
work,
isn't he?
too. A bullet in the back is just what that bastard deserved.
Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Well, what have we here? Oh, let's go.
Perfect.
Oh, dude, we better get a season 2. God, that was so good. Like, I like that as well. Like, just the ending. You know, in the end, like, sure, they didn't take down Thorne. They didn't save Harvey or whatever. But I think for what they were doing with Batman at this point, that's what needed to happen. He needed to understand that his current approach isn't going to be what wins out. That created Harvey. It didn't create Harvey, but it sent him over the edge. You know, he was kind of that one little push that he needed because he just wanted to just bulldoze through everything, to just get the answers that he needed. Damn everybody else. He did a lot of what he did just trying to see the goal at the end, not concerning himself with what he was doing and the wake that he was leaving behind himself as he was trudging along. And then he had to wrestle with that. In a way, when we saw him snap in that session at Arkham, it's very much so paralleled with Dent and that story. Dent is like the cautionary tale. While he is warming, and Alfred does call that out, and we've seen it, there are these little moments throughout where he's becoming a little softer, but he's still putting that wall up, and he can lose sight of himself every now and then. When he was talking about Harvey lost himself to his ambition, that's kind of what Bruce was doing. His ambition is to eradicate crime in Gotham, to dish out justice and vengeance and all of that. That's what the problem was. Like, he was tunnel visioned on that, much like with Harvey, and that he was losing connection with that humanity. Harleen was able to see it. That's why he was talking to Babs the way he was in that very same episode. That's why he was talking to Alfred the way he was this entire time, until that one little moment that broke through the wall that he had built up this entire time. Like, calling him Alfred is like earning that ideology by the end of it. To learn that lesson, that he can't survive this without letting other people in. That he's only going to fall to the same fate as Dent if he just tries to keep on doing things the way he's been doing. And that Alfred, just, he caught himself, because that's what he's been doing. He's been calling him Pennyworth the entire way. He doesn't want it to sound casual. He doesn't want it to sound informal or personal in that way, because that invites somebody in. That's another person you have to worry about beyond what your mission is, you know. And it just shows that he's learning, he's adapting, he's evolving. And I'm sure there's going to be people, and I've already seen it in some of the episodes, saying that, like, they don't like the vulnerability of Batman in that he's being depicted in this, and that's not an uncommon thing. It's a very common Batman thing to watch evolve, especially as this is very much so early on in his career. He's figuring this whole thing out. And I think it's necessary for him to fail or not succeed fully in the end. Obviously, he put up a bunch of people. He's making a difference. He's instilling fear in the criminals of Gotham and all that. Like, his mythos is building. But at the end of the day, when it came to something that mattered, something that could have fixed the city, you know, overturning or rooting out or just calling attention, putting the spotlight on these corrupt figures that Dent would have been able to testify against and reveal, that fell apart. Like an actual chance. And that's the thing too, because that was Dent's entire goal, but he allowed himself to be corrupted by cynicism, by the cruelty of the world, by whatever. Unlike Barbara, who was able to really hold on to her ideals. And it's not like catapulting her to any kind of level of success. And she knows she's got an uphill battle. Just like with Jim, any idealist is going to be wrought with the same problems. You know, he compromised over the years, and that's what happened in the end. He paid the price for that compromise by playing with the wrong people. And when he decided to finally do the right thing, not finally, but when he decided to do the right thing in a moment when he was told not to, obviously there was consequences with that. So like his mission was already doomed to fail because he corrupted himself. He accepted these things. Like he was so determined to change everything that he took money from criminals to fund his campaign, while also hoping to put those very same criminals away, making them enemies. Like, it's just like, there was no way to have a mutual friendship out of that exchange. Because in the end, both him and Batman failed to do what they set out to do, but now he's got to carry on this legacy, this memory of Harvey, this goal that they all share, and carry that on his shoulders and try to change things and live with that loss and do better the next time. Learn, adapt, evolve, and not give up. You know, as much as he kept telling him that, you know, Dent doesn't give up, whatever. And he's like, that's just a campaign slogan. It doesn't mean anything. But he's going to carry that to heart. He's not going to give up. And I love that sentiment. You know, he's building his allies. We got Barbara here now operating throughout the entire season as a lawyer, as a defender. You know, Jim, still the commissioner. Obviously, we got Lucius, we got Alfred, and we got fucking 4 Robins just waiting to be plucked up at the local orphanage. Like, we've seeded a lot of really fun little things. Harley's in the wind, so we could definitely see her return. We got the Joker tease at the end. We just got a little taste, and we got that serious, like, he wasn't laughing. He was like, aha. I'm wondering what they'll do with this Joker and how they'll play around with that, and how a Joker and this kind of Harley will coexist in the world. I'm interested in that story as well. Jonathan Crane has been set up. We have Papa Midnight out there with Gentleman Ghost locked up. That opens a whole other world. Killer Croc at the circus. There's a lot of fun stuff they could play around with in a future season, and I love that they gave some attention to some people that usually don't get a lot of attention. And, you know, if they keep that trend up, we can have a lot of fun playing around with this, especially considering they're looking into dabbling in the supernatural. And then obviously with Jimmy and Lois floating around, there's always the possibility there's other Golden Age heroes out there floating around. They could have the Jay Garrick Flash, Alan Scott Green Lantern. Sky's the limit, man. But even if we just stay here right now, locked in intimately with Batman and Gotham, totally fine with that, because I vibed so hard with this. I love the noir aspect of it. I love this like kind of ensemble cast that it was. It wasn't just like a one-person show. It just shows just how Batman and Gotham is just kind of this symbiotic thing. You know, it's all this ecosystem that coexists together, and they work together, and he's got to build his allies. So if he's ever able to change this place, it's not going to be by himself. It's going to be through the connections he makes, the people he brings into his mission. You got to build the immune system up. You single white blood cells not going to do shit. I love that we've already laid that foundation, laid that groundwork, and at the end, after everything, even though he failed to save Harvey in the end, they couldn't testify or bring down Thorne. I love that we ended with that final shot of him giving basically that "we're going to war, buddy," that warning shot at the end. He was like, I'm coming for you, and I can get you anytime I want right now, but we got to do this the right way. And then ending on that shot, the iconic Batman the Animated Series shot with the lightning crackle and the skyscrapers and the rooftop and all that. It's like he's become Batman by the end of this. It's almost like this was a transformative journey. This was like him in his rookie stages, where he's just all anger, all mission, all whatever. And Bruce is just completely lost. And it was about reclaiming that. You know, and again, like I said, that was very strongly echoed in what he was seeing with Harvey. You know, he saw a mirror of himself. He didn't like what he saw, but it held it up to him, and he had to face that himself. Which is kind of funny, because at the end of the day, that's also the exact same story and character arc that is told in Matt Reeves' The Batman, and he's an executive producer on this show as well. So, nice, funny little detail. Coincidence? I think not. I don't know what the fuck WB was smoking when they decided that they weren't going to run this, that they canceled it and sold it off. Anyway, fantastic season. Excited to see what they do next. I hope we get a season 2. But what did you guys think? What was some of your favorite moments? Who was your favorite villain that popped up in this as well. For me, I gotta say, I think it's the version of Harley Quinn that they introduced to us here. I really love that. Again, it's something I've really wanted to see as far as like Harley using her psychology background for good, or good. Blurring those lines and having fun with it. I hope we see her again. But anyway, sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come here on the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, York, Scott Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.